One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see, the number 12 team of the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Black Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So East Carolina's offense will have the football first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, there he goes. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hampton. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Pirates.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Cadets offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Tough slanting in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Black Knights will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Pirates can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Rides to back and leaves it. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Trying to power it in. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? They want to dance their way in on third and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on second and long. On the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man.
Third down coming up.
Here comes the option. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Soft spot in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Black. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give from the gun. He breaks a tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. To the air, it's Holstein. Plucks it out of the air. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's McFadden. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Black. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. On the option. He'll do it himself. Quick toss. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They'll run the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's third down. To throw, it's Hamilton. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks the tackle. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Pirates in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the give to the back.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Purple Pirates.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Breaks into the open. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. This time they'll go to the running game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need 1 more on 3rd and 7. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Snags it down the right side. Running free. The 20. He's at touchdown, East Carolina. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Sends it back in motion. Off play action. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Black Knights will hustle to the line. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Spits it out to the back. Makes the catch. It's Montgomery. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25. And the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Montgomery. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Hudson inside venerable Michie Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. He'll ride his man on the option. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Power football with the run. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Motion from the wideout. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Grab behind the line. It's McFadden. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, ECU. he has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. UTSA delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the American. Trust me when I say the party is on in San Antonio. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Montgomery. Look out, he's got room. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Pirates. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Makes the quick grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
The give to the big fullback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. On the option. He has the first and still on his feet. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Black Knights are marching down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll pull it down and run. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time, you only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big 1st down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They want to run this quarterback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on 4th down, especially during these situations.
Can't we score? With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the back. He'll set up to throw. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This drive will open from the 15. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
And the Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. Nice move to keep running. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw, it's Washington. And they can't make the connection on third down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The screen, he can go. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Hampton. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Pittsburgh. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Bringing the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running the option, it's Washington. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Gives it to the back on the draw. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well give it to him again. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Hard running there. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. The run to the left. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Makes the grab. It's Black. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. They'll run this play from the pistol.
Second down coming up.
The give to the tailback. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. At the 40, there he goes. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Washington. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.